So I woke up today like my knee was like mad sore.
From what?
Like it felt like a noodle. Cause
Damn,
yesterday,
you been going hard?
Well, I went hard over the weekend, right? And then like
what?
Drinking.
You ready for the cups?
No, drinking.
Jesus.
I don't do that no more. But I woke up like, man, I'm in for I need to do some mad cardio today. So I went to the gym, hit the Stairmaster for like 13 minutes. And I was just like, I'm feeling it. The knee's feeling strong. I was like, I'm gonna push for 45 minutes today.
Oh shit.
And sure enough, I did. And I got home, I'm like, oh man, I gotta work tonight. Right? I gotta be. And I thought I was only working for 4 hours, but I ended up being an 8-hour shift.
What night is this?
It's a Sunday. Yesterday.
Okay.
I said yesterday. Right? And I get home last night and my leg's a noodle. My knee's shot.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm like, man, this is fucked up.
Damn. At least you got some use out of it.
I did. But it hurts like an ass right now. Slightly Genius, episode 31.
Yeah.
Right?
We're finally here.
King Espi, Nate Busch.
You know who it is. Black Night Shyamalan in this motherfucker.
As always. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain right now.
You better rap about homosexuals.
I should probably go see a doctor, but I'm cool. Nothing a couple of shots of Jameson can't handle.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real though.
Speaking
I tried some
go ahead.
Puerto Rican rum this weekend.
Puerto Rican rum.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that shit called?
Okay.
Ron del Barrilito or some shit like that. It's a popular brand.
I thought you meant when you go down in Puerto Rican, but okay, Puerto Rican rum.
No.
Okay.
My homegirl's family recently took a trip and they brought some back.
Okay.
So I tried it.
That's nice.
I've never gone down on a Puerto Rican. Maybe I can change that.
Yeah. I don't know, dog. It sounds pretty
somewhere
sketchy.
between like Mexico and Iran. I feel like it'd be something like that.
Iran. I mean, the Mexico part is kind of like, yeah. But the Iran part, I don't.
For the hairy.
I've never been with the Middle Eastern woman.
The Bush.
Is Iran Middle Eastern?
The Bush is real.
The Bush is real.
The Bush is real.
I mean, they don't call it going out in the bush for no
Like
reason.
George Bush went in that motherfucker?
Yeah.
He never left. It was a sticky thicket. You know what it is.
Sticky situations all weekend, bro. I'm still recovering. I wasn't hungover.
You prefaced that perfectly.
I wasn't hungover, but it was St. Patrick's Day. I got a little bit of Irish in me. You know? Yeah. First time I had green beer. You ever had green beer?
Never.
It's just fucking food coloring, I guess, and brew.
That sounds awful.
People say it doesn't change the taste, but it does change the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially,
I think because you live that semi-vegan lifestyle, so your senses are heightened, and most people, they're just carnivores. So they're just guzzling shit. They don't think about it.
Well, I'm also an alcoholic, I know the difference. I know when my alcohol tastes different at times. That's very true.
I got you.
But I was like, cool. I'm gonna post the pictures. I'm gonna do something corny this weekend.
Did they do the super bad shit to it, like pour it in the laundry thing, or no?
Nah. I was with Darren. He was working one of the nights, and he just like, yo, here, give me a brew. It was a green Pacifico. But it was like the perfect amount of green, you know what I mean? I was like, cool. I can kind of taste the dye in it, but nothing crazy. I had this thing though. I mean, I'm addicted to fucking salt. I really should quit.
Damn.
I put salt in almost everything, bro. Like I put salt in my donuts. Like I'm crazy like that.
I've never heard of that.
People put bacon. If that's all it is.
No, I understand that, but bacon's a food.
Well, people want bacon on their donuts because they want it salty. That's why.
Because it's bacon. Yeah, bacon has that saltiness to it, but bacon is like the baddest bitch of foods. Like, there's no bitch better than bacon.
I don't know about that.
Nigga, you're weird if you don't like bacon.
I don't really eat bacon. We don't make bacon here at home. I eat only bacon really in my breakfast burritos. When I go to the taco shop, nigga, like, let me get a breakfast burrito.
Bacon is the shit though, and it makes everything.
I hate. When you order a breakfast burrito, you go get one like you want ham, bacon, or sausage. I hate having to pick between the three.
I don't like
and
ham.
then if you want all three, you end up having to finance the burrito. You go for the $7 breakfast burrito. You want all three, you're gonna end up walking out paying $15 for one burrito.
That's real.
I hate that, but I love a meat lover's breakfast burrito.
Yeah, I don't like ham, so just exclude that. But I know
like ham,
bacon,
like. Sandwich ham or like turkey ham?
I don't like ham.
Really?
At all.
I fucking love ham.
I can eat. When I was a kid, if I didn't like something, I couldn't eat it. Like I would just like, if I know it's in my mouth, I'm gagging, I'm throwing up. But
I don't really fuck with pork too much. Like I said, I only eat bacon when I have a breakfast burrito. I had my first breakfast burrito in like the last 3 weeks over the weekend. Mind you, I was hung the fuck over. I said, if I'm a cheat, I'm a cheat, dog. You know what I mean?
Dude, like, that's like spinach for a hungover motherfucker. Breakfast burrito? But pump that shit.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth.
Pump your arms, get out of there.
Hash brown breakfast burritos on fire. Tortillas, by the way.
Water right now. Yeah. Goddamn, dick wet right now.
The only thing I don't like though is they put sour cream in it. I'm not huge with sour cream with eggs.
I like sour cream, but
for some reason people like to do that.
I always think it's gonna taste better than it does.
People put sour cream in their chilaquiles, and that's not cool with me.
It is if they're bomb.
I'm not.
If you had the mole chilaquiles,
nothing goes on eggs other than tapatio, bro. Like, I'm not cool with anything on eggs. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what it is. I like it.
Oh, anyways, let me get back. You know, I can't believe you don't like ham. I love ham. Turkey ham. I'll eat that shit on Valentine's Day, bro. Anyways,
can't do it.
Hey, that's a good idea. Instead of going out Valentine's Day, make Thanksgiving dinner on Valentine's Day.
I like that though. That's some smooth shit.
Fire. That is some fire shit.
Yeah. Put on that slightly genius Drop Them Draws soundtrack. Just get that turkey. Ooh.
Valentine's Day passed. I gotta do it another day.
Nigga. Half Valentine's Day.
Flag Day is coming up in June. June 14th, baby.
Happy Flag Day, baby.
Flag. We almost there.
Drop them draws.
Anyways, so I usually like a lot of salt with my beer.
Right.
Like, I don't like lime in my beer, but I like to have salt on the rim of my cup or bottle. So you don't put the
lime on the edge even?
I put it on the edge just to put
just rub it on and then
rub it on so I can sprinkle the salt.
I got you. You don't push it through the bottle.
I usually make a big ass fucking mess. Bartenders hate me because I make a big ass mess everywhere.
I got you.
Yeah. But I love that shit. But for some reason, with the green beer, I'm just like, this ain't gonna mess, bro. Like, something's gonna fuck up in my insides if I drink this, right?
Get real, yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, Darren's out there training a couple new girls beyond the bar, and some of them was getting heavy on the die. Like, I felt like I was...
Like they trying to join the Green Lantern Corps type.
Yeah, like he gave me his brew, dog. Like, I was like, all right, cool, bro, thanks. It's a lot darker than the one I drank earlier.
So you got like the Tyrese version versus the Terrence Howard.
And low-key felt like I was drinking laundry detergent. Jesus. Like, it was mad amounts of dye.
That's too much.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And it came with glitter and perfume. So when I got home that night, my girl was tripping. You know, I'm like, oh, it was the Irish beer. Don't worry about it. Nah, but it was cool.
Why is it around your dick?
I had some
you know why.
Some peanut butter Jameson shots. Fire.
Nigga, that shit's
fucking
so
fire.
Peanut butter
posted on his page. Like, that shit was so fire, bro.
I don't drink enough. I need to.
They gave me like half a regular shot size of it, right? I had a few of them that night. But like one that size, like every 10 minutes or so is enough because it's thick.
Right.
Pause. It's thick, but it's delicious. No homo.
Ain't no pause in the ear, dog.
That shit was
Ain't
really
no pause in the ear, dog. It is what it is.
That's true. But it was. I love peanut butter, dog, and I love me some Jameson. So that shit was fire. The only thing I didn't do, and I've never had in my entire life, I've never had an Irish car bomb.
What the fuck is that?
Is
that the McGriddle shot?
No, but that's delicious. I haven't had one of them in minutes.
Bro. That shit's banging.
Those shits is banging. We used to do that a lot. Damn, we haven't had one in a while.
Now I'm thinking put peanut butter on the McGriddle.
I think it's
that
like
should be fire.
You drop a shot of whiskey in Guinness.
Okay.
And you gotta chug that shit. Kind of like a Jaeger bomb, I guess.
Right.
I've never had one, but they look cool in the movies.
Right.
They look real cool in the movies.
When the Irish characters do that shit.
Got a little tipsy, you know, talking to my Connor accent. It was good times. I didn't go to downtown, which was like police central, like DUI central, and I don't need another one of those in my life right now. What'd you do?
My homegirl had a family thing for her birthday, and luckily I got an invite for that because I got a chance to taste some motherfucking Brie cheese that was delicious.
What?
Like I don't even know, since the dawn of Brie cheese.
What is Brie cheese?
It's a type of cheese. It's got it's aged a certain way that it creates a little rind around the whole thing.
Is that the cheese with the red line around it?
Mm-mm.
No,
that's packaging. It's like bologna. It's just casing. It's not.
That don't mean nothing.
I think. I don't quote me on that.
I don't eat bologna no more.
That's something we need to dig into.
Bologna back in the day was fire. But
I ate like 3 bologna sandwiches this week. That's just what I want, dog. Somebody said something to me about a cup of noodles, and I just remember being a kid, growing up on that shit. And it just triggered that for me. I'm like, I need a bologna sandwich.
Shout out to Instagram because I be finding mad ramen noodle recipes thanks to Instagram. Like, you could do so much instead of just eating it out of the cup.
You can make it fancy.
Hell
you
yeah.
That shit with your pinky out.
Yeah.
It's fancy. But the Brie cheese, though, a lot of people, they'll stick them in like a pastry.
Okay.
Just a thin pastry. They'll bake that shit so the cheese melts a certain way. It's fucking beautiful, bro. But one of her aunt's friends like put in pastry, and then they had some red raspberry preserves. And that pairing.
It sounds fancy.
That pairing was ridiculous, bro. It was so fucking good. I promise you.
It sounds fancy, but it was delicious.
Jesus, but yeah. The party was jumping. I tried the Puerto Rican rum there. It was all her family. It was a little bit intimate. You know what I mean? You
drink it with something, or you tried it like by itself?
I tried it by itself. It was very light. It was the 2-star one. They have a 2-star and a 3-star. Tried the 2-star. It was very light for rum. Smoother to drink. But then I mixed it with some ginger ale. It was pretty banging.
I fucking love ginger ale.
Right?
Ginger Jamo is pretty delicious.
Yes.
I like the Canada Dry ginger ale with heavy ice.
Yep.
Fire.
I got you.
Speaking of something with heavy ice, I had me some Baja Blast this weekend.
How was it?
It's Baja Blast, bro. It's always delicious.
You know what? Remember I told you.
I know, and I was sitting there driving, slurping my drink. I'm just like, this dude is tripping. I was like, this is still delicious.
I feel like Stan when everything he heard just sounded like.
What you weren't tripping on though,
nigga,
was the nacho fries, bro. Mad overrated.
That whole
not even overrated. I haven't met anybody that said they aren't good.
It's just the marketing campaign behind it.
That commercial was so fire. One of the best. Really hyped, and like I was like maybe like 5-6 fries in, you know, like dipping it into the cheese, like trying to give it like a second, third, fourth chance. Like nah, they'll grow on me, you know.
Yep.
But nah, man, like they low key feel like Denny's seasoned fries, but Denny's seasoned fries might be a little better. I don't eat at Denny's anymore, but back when I did.
Right, pause. We don't eat at Denny's. Fuck Denny's.
Ooh, damn, fool. Nah, that shit was trash, bro. Yeah. I was super disappointed.
Like 100% just all disappointment.
Yeah.
You even dip it in the cheese, you're like, the nacho cheese good, but this is still disappointing.
It wasn't what I thought. And no wonder it's $1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, nigga, and even that's like, I think I want my money back.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really not good. Because they give you it's that optical illusion. They give you that look of Rally's fries, but you're like, these gonna be banging. They gotta be.
Rally's fries is still number 1, dog.
Yeah.
Checkers for the 3 of you out there. Yeah. But Rally's fries is bomb. I was mad disappointed. A little happier that I had my grilled stuffed burrito after. Ooh. I love me Taco Bell, dog. Ooh. I don't eat it as often as I used to.
Ooh.
But
nigga,
I love that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. You can't go wrong at Taco Bell. You get something. You gonna get something. Unless you only buy nacho fries, then you're fucking up.
People look at you sideways because you eat Taco Bell. I'm like, fam, that's fire.
Nigga, everyone knows it's not real Mexican. It's still really good.
And I love Taco Bell, dog.
That shit's fire.
I love Taco Bell. Taco shops should do this more often, but Taco Bell always gives you mad amounts of hot sauce. Like they give you like enough, like
they want
your next serving. You know what I mean?
Like put this shit on your pizza, put this shit on your spaghetti, whatever you cooking after. Throw this shit on that. Eggs in the morning.
And they ask you which one you want. Most taco shop drive-thrus, they don't ever ask you what flavor sauce you want.
But if they recognize you and you come in there often, they'll be like red or green.
That's probably bad if you go in there that often where they know what sauce you want.
Give a fuck. Well, no, don't ask when you come in. They've never just been like all green for me.
I hate opening the bag and it's like 2 sauces and you got like mad amounts of food.
You got a whole burrito or some shit.
And I'm the type of guy that puts sauce on every single bite.
Remember, I wasn't like that, but now, dog, I am.
I'm mad like that.
I am now. Like I wasn't before.
And I'm not ashamed.
It's hard to eat a bite like of something without sauce on it.
Legit, I go to Alita's strictly for that red sauce, bro.
Like, I'm going to get a burrito after this.
I wish I
could. I have to.
I can't. I'm sticking to my egg whites today.
You know what? That's diligent. I like that.
I'm shaping up around here, dog.
You are.
I got a wedding to go to.
Okay.
Got 2.
There it is.
Not going to be able to make one of them because of my new fucking work schedule. Which I'm not complaining about. I love the schedule.
Like you know what I'm saying? About
yeah, but it's a 5-hour drive. By the time I get off, that shit's going to be over. So probably not going to make that.
Yeah.
But I got another wedding to go to this Saturday. You know what I mean? I'm trying to look a little spiffy.
I got you. I got you.
It is what it is.
Get your massacre look on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, get your pose on and just get the I see you get the outline.
Slightly genius calendar. We gotta redo album covers.
Yeah, let's do it.
And we each get a solo one.
I gotta get like Heavy D or Biggie or something like that.
Our birth month is our solo one, right?
Okay.
So mine's I'm doing the Get Rich or Die Trying. I gotta do the Get Rich or Die Trying background, dog.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Man.
We get some NSYNC in there, you know what I'm saying?
We'll mix it up.
Yeah, we'll mix it up. Throw the others in there.
That shit'll be fucking
Throw the crew in there.
That shit'll be fire. Speaking of fire, some new music over the weekend. PRhyme 2 is out.
Thank God.
Shit is banging.
The last one, I couldn't listen to all of it just because it was so much like fucking rap that it was like hard for me to just dig in.
I love the first one. Obviously, I'm a huge Royce fan.
Obviously, yeah.
But PRhyme, you know, it's with DJ Premier, for those who don't know. It's cool. Bunch of samples and shit. But this one's fire. Got a track with Yellow Wolf on there. That shit's fire.
Ooh, what's it called?
Wow. Well, WOW, Without Warning. That shit is
I may have
fire.
heard that.
Sunflower Seeds is dope. Streets at Night, hella fire. The whole thing is tight. For certain people, it might not be their cup of tea because it is a lot of rap.
I'm never disappointed in a Royce project though.
Never disappointed.
It's just a lot
Royce
of rap.
project.
Sometimes I can't do it.
A lot of people, yeah. I mean, I can.
Right.
I'm a huge fan of Royce.
Right.
But there is a lot of rap. The Logic album's still getting heavy play. Checking out the Rich Homie Quan project.
Okay. I haven't heard shit by him in a while.
He seems pretty grown up on this one. I like it.
I can dig it.
It's dope. I think it just dropped, to be honest with you. Remind Me to Forget. Kygo and Miguel.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought I was hearing that weird. Yeah, that's got to be fire.
No, yeah, it's good. I was listening to it at the gym. It's pumping me up.
I got you.
Yeah, but PRhyme 2's been on heavy replay. Bobby Tarantino 2 kind of took a step back because I'm fucking with the PRhyme 2 album.
Dude, I want to hear some Kygo and Royce right now. I think that'd be an interesting pairing because anything Kygo really fucks with, there might be one song I've heard that I'm like, but usually it's like, you know, this is another anthem.
Kygo's got some shit.
And Royce is versatile. Like, people don't realize that because he gets on specific type of beats, but if he focuses
The
on
next
like
thing
that,
I want to see Royce on is another Bad Meets Evil project. Like, I'm dying for that. It's been...
Oh, my God.
I think it's been 8 years.
It's been too long.
A long ass time.
Every fucking song on that was nasty.
Your boy Lil Dicky, Chris Breezy.
That Freaky Friday was sick as fuck.
The video is fucking funny. It's super cool.
It needs the video.
Yeah, it's the
But the song by itself,
like you won't play the song.
I would
by yourself.
I'm a Tenacious D fan. I'm heavy on Tenacious D. So shit like that, I can dig it. I can still listen to it without the video.
It's cool because I'm a huge Chris Brown fan, but
I'm a huge
the video is what makes a song like.
Of course, yeah.
But it's super funny. I'm like, dog, that's something we would do. That shit is pretty tight.
But
I like
honestly,
it a lot.
I feel like that's something music needed right now. Just something fun that like you can have fun with, and that's all it is.
I'm not dogging it. I'm not gonna play it at the gym. You know what I mean?
Like you might not go into the club and that shit's playing. Yeah. But honestly though, that's just something fun that you can just leave it as like you can take it as what it is. It doesn't have to go further than that. There's nothing offensive about it. It's just fucking it is what it is. Leave it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Right.
It's cool. Lloyd Banks. I don't know if he's being serious or not, but
what happened?
He just tweeted out.
Has he hit you in a while? Or you
nah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Man, y'all niggas was tight. Y'all niggas was tight back in the day.
He was my favorite rapper back in the day.
Nigga.
You know what I mean? He's been more of a...
What's up, man?
He's been more of a mixtape guy.
Espi, what's up, man?
I love Banks, dog. He's more of a mixtape guy, you know, these last few years. But, I mean, I always like hearing his new shit. Really? Obviously, he's not getting a lot of radio, especially out here in San Diego. Like, nobody tight really gets radio
when
play out here.
When he comes out one of those bangers, like, fucking started up, then it's like, everybody's playing Lloyd Banks.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking, when he
the production, the features on that track was pretty tight.
But the fucking Beamer, Benz, and Bentley.
That shit was fire.
Everybody wanted to remix it, but he fucking ripped that shit.
Yeah.
Like, but 50 also said his motivation's different. 50's like, I always got to tell him to do this, do this, do this. That was when he was a lot younger. But now, do you think his motivation's still like that? Because he kind of stayed on that mixtape level.
I don't know. I think it just... the way things are moving now, you know, it's even like the mumble rap. You know, all that simpleton shit that's hot now.
Lloyd Banks don't even open his mouth and he's not a mumble rapper.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, I'm more talking about like the shit that you hear on the radio these days.
No, I know what you mean. That's what I'm saying.
Hooks.
But these kids these days, they smile, show their grill off, but then they mumble when they rap.
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks, you never see his teeth, but you can understand what he's saying.
Hell yeah.
That makes
and he's always
sense,
had bars.
Right.
He's always had bars.
Right.
It's gonna suck because I always look forward to hearing new Lloyd Banks shit.
Is he actually retiring?
I don't know. He just tweeted about it.
He
didn't exactly say retirement, but I think he said it's like time to hang him up or time to call it. You know.
Maybe he was talking. Maybe he was commenting on Tyronn.
Maybe he's got something coming out. You know what I mean? Maybe he's got something coming out, and
he's taking that 50 route where he's like,
yeah.
Let me make a circus out of this.
You know, like Kanye got his shoes just dropped.
Did that?
You know,
I didn't even hear about that, which is weird.
You know, him and Kim are making some headlines. You know, they're sticking their faces out. You're seeing Kanye out more.
What is Kim doing?
Kim is Kim. She's on everything. You know what I mean?
True.
But I think we're gonna get a Kanye project soon.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It has, huh?
It's been a while since we had some Cole.
Life of Pablo.
We haven't heard from J. Cole in a minute.
He's been more in the public eye as far as like activism and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Musically, it has been a while.
J. Cole's becoming what Lupe turned into.
I was afraid that you were gonna say that.
You know what I mean? J. Cole was tight, bro. But his last few projects were very.
He still is, but he's just driven mediocre. In one direction.
Yeah, and I'm not going in that direction with him. You know what I mean? And a lot of his fans aren't.
No, he's got a lot of fans.
No, he's got some, some hardcore, like believers. You know what I mean?
You got to remember though, motherfuckers. A lot of people weren't actual J. Cole fans. They fuck with Lights Please, Can't Get Enough, his radio hits.
Oh yeah, they
weren't really J. Cole fans though.
Yeah,
they were just like, he's dope, and they fuck with a few songs. His actual fan base is still fun.
His mixtapes. I remember Shy put me up on him.
Right,
his mixtapes were dope.
Yeah,
dope. I banged the Sideline Story. That shit is fire.
Yes.
Even Born Sinners, a lot of people didn't like
Friday
it.
Night Lights was sick.
That's when big time Cole fans, like people who put me up on Cole, were kind of like, yo, like he kind of missed it with this one. Like they weren't really feeling Born Sinner. I really liked it.
I liked it too.
You know,
nigga, Power Trip is still that song for me. If I hear Power Trip, it's a rap.
But then after that, it's kind of like, man, like it.
He came out with the Truly Yours series, which was sick. For Your Eyes Only. Whatchamacallit, Forest Hills Drive album was nice.
Forest Hills Drive was cool, but that was the part where, to me, I'm like, man, like he went from putting a really big, like the majority of the project being really good to where like, all right, only half of it is cool for me. Like I still have it on my phone, you know what I mean? Because I'm a Cole fan, you know. But when he came out with his last album, I'm kind of like, it just doesn't do it for me no more. I listen to it because I'm a Cole fan, bro. I listen to it, but I haven't listened to it since maybe like the first month it dropped.
I haven't listened to that shit in a while.
You know what I'm saying?
I was watching.
But we did also say, I think the podcast or two ago, like nowadays it's like when something comes out, you're kind of like, yo, okay, cool, what's next?
Yeah.
Like I catch myself doing that.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm from the old school. I'm from fucking Walkmans, CDs.
Nigga,
you know,
the same
having to swap batteries. You know, lick your battery, get it. Turn the
same
bass
album
down.
for 2 or 3 years, and you're not wondering when you finally. Because Usher was really good at that. Ray J's been really good at that. You drop a project, you fucking ride that shit for a couple years, and then you slip off into obscurity. You build something else, and you do the same thing.
Dog, back in the day, you used to carry 2 CDs with one case. You know, you would flip around so they would touch so they wouldn't scratch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nigga, or when you stepped your game up, you just had the case. You just had a bunch of CDs in it.
That was me back in the day, dog. And then iPods came out and just ruined everything.
Yeah, nigga. I remember you used to rock the fucking Rule 316 and then the Hillary Duff joint. I see you.
Oh, shit. Help me?
Hell yeah.
You got me,
I was like, damn, dog.
Mistaking me with somebody else, bro.
Nah, nigga. No, why you gonna run out?
I fuck.
Hillary Duff.
I fucks with the Duff.
Hillary Duff.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you the only motherfucker I know.
I remember me and Raul back in the day, like he was like one of my first homies with an iPod.
Right.
Like I didn't know anybody.
He was like, hey, nigga, give me your iPod.
They had the
and then soon after you got your first iPod.
I ain't seen him since. Shout out to that. I mean, I don't know whatever happened to him, But I had a shuffle. Now I didn't have a shuffle. I knew a few people with a shuffle, but you can only put like 50 songs on there. It was like mad random.
At the time though, it was like
at the time that shit was like what?
Breakthrough, like nigga, what?
That shit was tight.
The first time I used the shuffle, I was like, this shit's lame as fuck.
I actually never had an iPod. I had the fucking
I didn't
Zune.
have one. I used somebody else's during PE. The Zune.
I had the fucking Zune. I asked my dad for an iPod. I got a fucking Zune.
Bro.
All right, cool. Oh no! I actually won that on the radio when I won my Yeezy tickets.
You did.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, so I'm at work with this girl, right? I was 18 years, 17. No, I think I was 18. Yeah, I was 18 years old, and this is when Graduation just came out. Right. So Kanye was on tour. I think it was the Glow in the Dark tour. He was on tour with Rihanna, NERD, and Lupe Fiasco.
Okay.
And that's where I became a huge Lupe fan. He put on a fucking show. And there too, I was like, dude, I liked Graduation. You know how I feel about Kanye's previous albums, but I was like, dude, this dude Kanye is a fucking performer. Like, Jesus, like that show was phenomenal. And that was 10 years ago. Right? So, and I haven't been back to a Kanye show since. Regardless, getting away from the story here. But I got the tickets because I won them on the radio.
Right.
I didn't necessarily win them. My coworker called it in and like asked me for the answers. It was like,
so you won them.
You know what I mean?
You did the work.
So they're like, all right, and it was tight. I won like a $50 gift card. Ooh. I won 2 tickets to the concert. Nice. And then I won the Zune.
Nigga, that's a fucking win.
Right? And she's like, you can keep the tickets, just give me the Zune. I was like, is it Zune? Am I pronouncing it right? Yeah. That's so just give me that. I was like, oh, cool, for sure. Drove down to the radio station.
Zune, and then you took one look at it.
The next day I went to the radio station, picked up the tickets, they gave me the gift card, and I gave me the Zune, and I was just like, damn, like I don't really have, you know, like, I'm gonna keep this shit.
Really have nice things.
Went back to work the next day. She's like, oh, what happened? I was like, I got the tickets, but they didn't give me the gift card, and they ran out of the Zunes. And she was like, what? I was like, yeah.
Damn, the famous Zune, bro.
Got that shit, bro.
I never knew that story.
Fam, and I had that shit in my drawer for like a year before I put music on it.
Jesus.
Because I was still old school, you know what I mean? Like, I still walked around with the fucking Sony Walkman.
Like, I remember you used to hit me up like, yo, man, you got some songs I can put on the Zune?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nigga, you kept it real with the Zune, though.
I think the first album I put on there was Blueprint 3.
Okay.
I think.
Damn.
And then I just put a bunch of random shit on there. Like, I know I have it somewhere.
Park on there.
It was,
You had a lot of Linkin Park on there.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Some Welcome to the Black Parade on that motherfucker.
Of course. Linkin Park's the shit. Oh, man. Good times.
That's what made Guardians of the Galaxy so special in the end. We seen that Zune.
That's right. Yeah. What the fuck? Speaking of the Guardians, that Infinity War trailer, bro.
Looks good.
That shit looks fucking fire.
Like, incredible.
Yeah. I'm super worried it's gonna be super underwhelming. But that trailer alone was like, oh my god.
If that shit is underwhelming, the only way it could be disappointing to me is if Taika Waititi fucking directed that too.
Cap is gonna die. You know Cap is gonna die.
We'll see.
I don't know.
I don't know if we know that because they've taken liberties in other areas, but someone's got to die. I was thinking that Thor's gonna die in this one.
That Thor's gonna die?
I think they're gonna kill Thor.
I think Thor in this series, Thor and Captain America are going to die, and somehow Iron Man might live to the next not to the next Avengers movie after this, to make way for Captain Marvel and everybody else, and he'll probably die before that. You know.
I hope that the franchise doesn't go down the tube because I like the Spider-Man choice, and so far they've been pretty good at casting people for these movies. You know what I mean, more or less, and they haven't had to switch up much other than Spider-Man.
Could you see anybody else playing Cap?
No.
Like Tobey Maguire?
Fuck no.
No.
Like, no knock on Tobey Maguire, but I didn't like him as Spider-Man.
You didn't like him as Spider-Man?
No.
I loved him as Peter Parker.
No.
Although I liked Andrew Garfield a lot better.
Right.
But I do like this kid, Tom Holland.
He's good.
But
I didn't like him as Spider-Man.
I can't wait.
I loved him in Satan's Alley, though.
What?
Remember? Him and Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder?
Oh, dog, that shit was fucking... I've been a vampire. Tropic Thunder is so fucking funny. That's gotta be Robert Downey Jr.'s best role ever.
Yeah,
he was fucking hilarious in that movie.
Him and Tom,
motherfucker with nose.
Dude, him and Tom Cruise. Like honestly, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, and I'm not a Tom Cruise guy, but he did pretty good. Draco.
He fucking killed that shit. To me, Tom Cruise's best role is between that and Stacey Jackson.
Like the dumbest motherfucker ever.
Fun in bed too.
That shit is fucking comedy. Ready Player One next weekend.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit coming out. Pacific Rim 2, Uprising.
That's out this weekend already, right?
A lot of shit's coming out this week. It didn't come out yet. I thought a bunch of shit was coming, or half. I thought it was gonna be half this weekend, half next weekend. But Tomb Raider and 7 Days in Entebbe came out this
Tomb Raider is out. That's right.
I gotta catch that.
Did you catch anything this weekend?
Caught Tomb Raider.
Oh, you did?
It was okay.
I didn't like the other Tomb Raider movies.
I never cared for them. So I don't know how this ties in. I was told it's a prequel, but honestly, it was a good movie, but it didn't blow me away.
Like, you're not excited for the next one.
Yeah, is there gonna
you'll go watch it.
Is there gonna be a next one?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen this one, but Tomb Raider, I'm assuming, would be a franchise movie.
I mean, I was told it was a fucking prequel, so I don't know. What the fuck is this?
Oh, shit, my bad. I was playing that guy going maybe.
It's too low. I can't hear that. I thought it was Sam Smith singing. I was like, what the fuck?
It's meant to be low.
Turn
go
that
ahead.
shit off. But yeah, it was okay. Like, honestly, the acting was on point, but it's just some of the shit that happened in it for me. I was just like, this is nonsense. But honestly, I'm a Walton Goggins fan. He's a beast actor. He's in Vice Principals with Danny McBride. He's the other Vice Principal.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Funny as hell, but he's a good actor. He's in Death Cure as well, Maze Runner. He's really good actor, and so he's the reason I saw Tomb Raider, because I was like, I don't even want to see it.
Oh yeah, he's in Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays a transgender. He's pretty cool.
He's a good actor though.
Dude, that guy's got range, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And he did his thing in this, and he was the solid part in the movie. But honestly, the movie was just okay to me. It wasn't bad at all, but it was just okay.
Okay, cool. I caught a couple of things on Netflix this week. Take Your Pills.
What's that about?
Adderall documentary.
Oh shit.
How massively okay Adderall is taking. You know what I mean?
It's just like Ritalin when we were little.
Yeah. It opened up my eyes to a lot of things. It was really good. Darren recommended it to me. I caught it.
That's
pretty
surprising.
dope. Not gonna lie, I was hungover. I did watch a couple of reruns of Law and Order.
I can't watch that shit.
Nah, but there was one show that I've been hooked on, and I legit watched 2.5 seasons over the span of 48 hours.
Oh.
They're 30-minute episodes, which isn't too bad. I saw it on Twitter talking about the season finale. I heard about it because, is it Bobby Lee, the Asian dude from Mad TV?
Yes.
I was watching him on First We Feast.
Okay.
And he was saying that he was on the show Love on Netflix. And it was one of those shows that I always pass by, but I never click on.
Okay.
I'm on Twitter, and it said the series finale is out now on Netflix. I'm like, damn, didn't that just come out? And sure enough, it's only 3 seasons. Looked into it a little more, why would it only be 3 seasons? And sure enough, Netflix, I guess they don't have their cancellation rate isn't high enough. So they're canceling mad shows that I guess they feel need to go. And not necessarily bad ratings.
Netflix is canceling shows?
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of your favorite shows not getting renewed.
Wow.
They might be given a final season, but not renewed. Like Stranger Things. Stranger Things is going to be another 3-4 more years.
As they can fucking,
you know what I'm saying? As long as they can stretch it.
Just like Narcos.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care for Narcos anymore, but they're going to keep stretching that shit. You know what I mean? We might be on the last season of Narcos. You know what I mean? They're slightly genius motherfuckers is crazy.
I'm not going nowhere where them niggas are filming, though. I know that much.
But getting back to
they have to come to us.
Getting back to that show, Love, it's from the creators of the Knocked Up, This Is 40. What's his name?
40 over.
Is it
Apatow? Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow? Is it Judd or Jude?
Judd.
Judd Apatow. Everything he touches is really good. I always enjoyed watching his movies.
Freaks and Geeks was a great show.
That's right. That's why I remember that now. I think they only did like one season of that, right?
It was short-lived.
Yeah.
It was 1 or 2, but
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
short-lived.
Freaks and
It was
Geeks.
ahead of its time, I think.
Mario put me on that. My cousin Mario. Shout out to Mario. This was years ago.
Shout out Mario.
I Netflixed that when Netflix was just a DVD still.
Wow.
Like mailed it.
Yeah.
When I had my first
Fucking
studio.
forget about those early days. That
Dog.
shit was like GameFly. That shit ain't like it is now.
It mad sucks because you'd be laying down like, dog, I really don't want them to charge me that extra $1. You know what I mean?
You have some decisions to make.
You had to get up and drop that shit in the mail, bro.
Yeah. Redbox, what Redbox is now, Netflix was through the mail.
Yeah. And then I was on
You
Redbox
could only have like 2 movies at a time or some shit, right?
something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
It was,
and I remember getting first season of Freaks and Geeks like that. That was like one of the first thing I ever Netflixed through the mail was Halloween 2, the newer Halloween movies.
Right.
That was
Rob Zombie.
the Rob Zombie ones because I'd never seen it.
Okay.
And I was like mad excited. I got home, checked my mail. I'm like, oh shit, Netflix. Right? Went upstairs, popped that shit in.
Oh, yeah.
I was a broke 19-year-old. My first studio.
Right.
Grabbed me a Pabst Blue Ribbon. And I think like some cold pizza.
It's a good ass night.
You know what I'm saying?
Go cook us up some crawfish.
Told you I was gonna tag you back.
Oh shit.
Nah, man.
Saucy ain't down in San Antonio.
Oh man, I'm gonna watch that shit today.
Oh yeah, dog.
Oh, I got a hair appointment right now at 3.
I got you.
That's
Shout out little half squat.
We got time. But anyways, man, it's mad crazy because I think about shit like that. I'm like,
Man.
it's my last year of my 20s. I'll be 29 in September.
Right.
You're in your 30s now, right?
37. You know what it is.
So I think about shit like that. And I think about things that I did in my youth that I want to pass on to my little bro.
Okay.
It's funny because you brought this up a couple podcasts ago.
Yes, sir.
And I guess what I would like to share with my younger ones is past experiences. I'm going to get back to that show I was talking about. But
yeah, it all relates.
just
It all connects.
past
Stick
experiences.
with us. We
you know what I
got
mean?
this.
Like, they don't know. Like, he don't know that Netflix came in the mail, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and this was back in the day when my rent was $600. Like, you ain't even heard.
Paying for that right now.
You know what I'm saying? You can't rent a room for $600
You can't
right
rent
now.
a storage for
San Diego's no joke, bro.
Nigga.
They're pushing us all out of California, by the way.
They are.
Right?
Yeah.
And I had this little studio. It was a 6-month lease. And I lived, the entire time I lived there, I was unemployed.
Oh shit.
I was collecting unemployment. 19 years old, collecting unemployment. Yeah.
How's you working?
Nah, I was collecting unemployment. My rent was $600. My unemployment at the time was like $950, $980.
Damn, you was living still.
I was doing side jobs with my pops.
Smart, nigga.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, making $100 here, $100 there. At least like an extra $100 a weekend.
Yeah, it's on top of whatever you got coming in. It's straight.
I remember one time I had Steve over, right? And I had a bunch of, like, before that, he would pick me up. We'd party all weekend, you know, chill with him or at his sister's crib, you know, with his brother-in-law. And it was like my first weekend being in my apartment. I was like, yo, come over. He's like, yo, I got some homegirls I want to roll through. I was like, cool, right?
Shit. The after hours spot. I see you.
I had to,
I see you weak.
we're probably like maybe 2 Newcastles in. It's maybe been an hour. And I know Steve will remember this because he gave me this look. I'll never forget this look. I never talked about it with him until now. He just gave me this look because I had some guaranteed vagina coming over.
Right.
And it was coming over right that moment. Right? So like I thought it was gonna be a little later. And I was just like, yo, I got some vag coming. Y'all gotta bounce. And I kicked everybody out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's guaranteed though.
Bad part though was I didn't get the vagina that night.
Nigga.
And I was like, man, it would have been the best way to christen the crib, you know, but it didn't happen. But it's shit like that Netflix reminds me of. Right. Right? Isn't that wild?
It's all triggers. I got you.
That's wild. And shit like that, like stories like that I want to pass on to my little bro. I mean, you know, it's probably nothing you can learn from, but it just past experience. I want to write a book about that shit.
You know, we always get those scenes.
And I know we always go off topic, but it's just, it's good stuff.
This is an off-topic podcast. we always get those scenes in like cinema and in TV or even commercials of things changing hands, people passing batons. You walk in the store, hand them $1, and you follow the dollar. Motherfuckers need to follow like the little Netflix thing or the Redbox shit.
Follow your dollar. Damn, that's deep. I might get that tatted on me.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if you follow like how far the Redbox takes you, just like the journey of that shit, and the different things going on around it. Because you take that shit to the crib and then some other shit pop off, and it almost centers around it, but it's almost that thing takes a backseat to whatever's going on. Yeah, that makes sense. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And it's funny because I moved out of that studio once I got a job. You know what I mean?
Nigga, I would have never gave that shit up.
I went to go stay with.
I would have bought a house and still had that spot.
Nah, it was a fat ass studio, bro. Yeah. And you remember that?
Yeah, you watch the goods over there.
That's why I shit my pants. Dude,
I actually shit my pants and I forgot about that.
That was back in the day. Yeah. Anyways, going back to the show, it's called Love. It's on Netflix. Really good. Created by Judd Apatow. The main character in it, something Ross. I forget his name.
Jeff Ross?
No. Or Rust. It's his real name. Anyways, he's the co-creator. He's also the main character in it.
Okay.
It's about two couples, two individuals, guy and a girl. Really good acting. I liked it a lot. It's really funny. And they're very untrustworthy. And they're trying to make a relationship out of untrustworthy, personalities. You know what I mean? It's really good. It's got a bunch of funny people. What I like about them, that core people, they're in a lot of the same movies together.
They play off each other well.
They deal with each other
teammates.
a lot. Yeah, you can tell a lot of the stuff is, how do you say? Improv.
Yeah.
But they know each other, like how we would improv off each other. I love it. And it reminds me of Adam Sandler's Camp with all... Like David Spade's in the show.
I fucking love
David Spade. It's really good. It's the right amount of romance because my chick likes to watch it with me. Okay. She's just like, don't you watch another episode until I get home.
Ooh.
Which brings me to my next topic.
I like it.
I hate that shit. I hate.
You don't want to wait.
I hate couples watching shit together because I can't wait, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta know what's next. I would be lost. Like, if Power was on Netflix, I'd be like, fam, I'm calling out. I ain't going to work today.
Nigga.
Like, oh my God.
Power Day, you just gotta watch Power.
No, but this is a good show. Right amount of romance mixed with, crude humor. Right. Fucking, it's just funny, bro. It's for guys and chicks. I love it.
That's dope that you have something like that you can watch with somebody.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to watch it with somebody, but it's great to watch it with somebody. Because I'm very, if we were binge watching it the whole day, of course I would want to watch it with her. You know what I mean? But
if she's not here.
If we stop on episode 5, or if we're watching it at night, and she falls asleep, I'm like, yo, I want to watch the next episode.
Damn.
Today I had to rewatch 2 episodes because she was behind. And I'm like, dude, this sucks. I don't want to do this shit.
I don't want to do this anymore. Damn,
good times. Good times.
That's cold.
That it's cold. But you should definitely check it out. It's called Love. It's on Netflix.
I got a lot of shit to catch up on Netflix. January was a Netflix month for me, and then I just fell off after that. But Game Over Man's coming out soon. The Workaholics guys. That shit come out this week, I think. Their movie. What? Shaggy's gonna be in that shit.
What's it called again?
Game Over Man.
Yes, I think it's out already.
It fucking better not be. That shit said the 23rd of March.
Or maybe the trailer is out on Netflix. Okay, it's got to be the trailer. I'm definitely gonna. Those guys are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Shaggy's gonna be in the movie. That shit looks like it's gonna be fucking funny.
It wasn't me, Shaggy?
Yes.
Wow.
In it.
Wow. Okay, cool.
I think the plot kind of centers around him.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Definitely gonna watch that.
It's the most random shit.
Yeah, most random, Shaggy's in it.
Raggy? Oh shit. That nigga gotta do the voice of Scooby-Doo. Shane?
You're a fool.
Oh shit.
Man.
We got good times, dude. We just have good times.
We do have good times.
Oh yeah.
What else do we have?
Oh man, I love titties. So.
Your boy Ty Lue, he's taking a leave of absence for health reasons.
What's wrong with him?
LeBron's his best player. That's what's wrong with him.
So stunting is a habit, and it just got to him. His baller wrist is.
I think it's just because LeBron's a notorious coach killer.
I got cancer of the nads. I'm just playing. Testicular cancer ain't funny.
I don't know, dog.
But what health issues was he having?
That wasn't disclosed. So I mean, everybody and their mom is speculating that LeBron's like, yo, y'all want me to stick around? He's got to go. Even though I kicked out the last coach because I wanted Lou here, and I kicked out the coach before that because I wanted that other coach here. It's just a trend following LeBron.
No, let's be honest.
I hope he's okay.
David Blatt was not the right coach.
I don't think LeBron even picked him. I was just joking about that.
Yeah,
I think the Cavs hired him before they brought LeBron back, right? LeBron was still in the middle in the air on the plane. Like, sign this shit. Hurry up, dog. He's almost here. Coach Killer is almost here. Sign
He
it.
started panicking and shit.
No, but in all seriousness, I hope whatever Ty Lue is going through
LeBron
is
shows
actually...
up a little bit of Michael B. Jordan. The headband.
No, this is almost guaranteed. If LeBron had dreads, he'd be no good. You can't really name anybody with dreads that's really good. Maybe a fro.
I think I'm
dreads.
I don't want to overlook.
Not braids, because Iverson was the killer with the dreads. With the braids.
Like, I don't want to. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but like outside of high school and college, it's hard to ball in the league with dreads. You might get a year or two but
Ronnie Turiaf, he had dreads, right? He was a baller.
He had braids. I think Brian Cook.
They were just thick ass braids.
Shit, I think Brian Cook had dreads.
I don't know.
Remember? Because niggas like Jay Crowder come to mind, but I'm like, he's never that balling.
I can't remember.
Latrell Sprewell was a seasoned vet, but
there's a lot more dreaded guys in
college.
In football.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can ball. You got dreads in football, you look like you're about to do something.
You look like you're about to do something, but I don't know how many great players had dreads. There's some good players out there. Ricky Williams, obviously.
Right. But then he cut those and then
that was probably about
his
it.
Power. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he did lose his power.
He's my favorite.
It's just sad because Ricky Williams was tight and he was punished all those years because of weed. You know what I mean? San Diego's own. And now weed's like cool.
Right.
I mean, you can still get in trouble for it in the NFL.
There's a big fight for it, but that was kind of like the start of that fight.
Yeah. He was the catalyst.
He was a big advocate.
Yeah.
And I could appreciate him retiring to stand up for something he believed in, but I don't smoke. It's not that big a deal to me.
I mean, I'm gonna start smoking because it's legal now. You know, I'm just
saying that.
I'm just waiting for the first week of the new job to be like, cool, because I don't want them.
That's out the way, celebrate.
I don't want them to surprise me like, yo, okay, it's time for your drug test. I'm like, huh? Because I don't know. I still don't know.
Spread them. One of those.
We don't fact check. We don't do our research on this show.
No,
so
don't do that.
I still don't know. Now that it's legal to do in your home, can you fail a drug test for work because of weed?
Yeah. As far as I know, yeah.
Why? Like that's the legal part about
in
it.
California, it's legal in the state, but it's still not federally legal. Some shit like that. I don't remember.
Is that why you can only smoke in your home and you can't like smoke on the sidewalk?
I don't know, bro. None of that shit makes sense. Like, it's legal, but it's still frowned upon. So if you go to take a drug test at work and you got weed in your system, I'm sure they can still deny you employment for that.
Yeah, it's still. I mean, I notice a lot more people smoke now. Mm. Like a lot of people are jumping on the wagon. Mm. I'm about to be one of those. But
as long as you don't start vaping, I still got respect.
No, fuck that, bro. I'm not vaping at all.
So fuck many that. People.
I have self-respect, bro. Right, come on, okay. Right. But I wouldn't mind smoking a little doobie, little joint, sparking up a little blunt, throwing some Wiz Khalifa in the background. You know what I mean?
Bigger the bill. Jesus.
But I do see a lot more people, up at the dispensaries, like on Snapchat. Dude, Instagram.
Dispensary demographic has changed because I've rode with people to the dispensary before.
Oh, to go pick up their meds? Okay.
Right, and give people rides. I'm a saint, so there's that.
Take me to get my weed.
But it's funny. I look at the demographic going in and out, and I'm just like, people of all walks of life. It's not just like only this type of people, only this type of people. It's like motherfuckers that look like socials, motherfuckers that look like nerds, motherfuckers that look like gangsters, motherfuckers that look like business people, like all of them going in and coming out. White people, black people, Mexicans, Asians, all walks of life.
That's what I'm saying. Like
kids,
it's the norm, but it's still frowned upon. Like I know, like if like I went to a barbecue at my dad's house.
Right.
You know, and they're like, "Yo, are you drunk?" I'm like, "No, man, I'm just fucking high."
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "That's worse."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Still
like,
gonna be looking like you're fucking.
The law says I can smoke inside my home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still one of those things. Certain families accept it more, mainly Jamaican families, but when it comes to something like weed, it's always been a big debate because motherfuckers used to smoke.
Yeah.
Hemp was legal, but then they outlawed it so that cotton could be the number one export. Literally, because hemp was the number one export before cotton. It was a business move by the government.
Just blowing my mind right now. I'm not even high. You just kill my high.
That Freaky Friday video opened up my eyes, bro.
How's your bracket looking?
I don't fucking pick
Oh, that's right. You didn't find a bracket. What's up? What's
Everybody's losing, though. I know that much. These low seeds are killing these top seeds.
Believe it or not, my bracket's still perfect, okay?
SDSU's going all the way.
No, I had to change it last minute. I changed it up last minute.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just did that for the fans. You know what I mean? Now, Carolina got stopped. I watched that game yesterday. Yeah, there was like, at one point, they were losing by 30.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
North Carolina State or North Carolina?
It was the Tar Heels.
Jesus.
They had motherfuckers crying in the stands and
Who
shit.
they play?
I think Clemson. I'm not 100. Or Texas
low.
A&M. Texas A&M.
Somebody like that, yeah.
At one point, I saw for 3, like, the other team was like wet, right? But the Tar Heels were 1 for like 32.
Because they jack up too many fucking shots.
Yeah.
And Roy Williams is like, keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Like, nigga, don't just
they're bound to go in.
Because honestly, sometimes that's how we come back. We jack up a bunch of threes and they fall. But it's like, when they're not falling, you got to get buckets. You can't just rely on the 3-ball.
I don't really care. San Diego State's out.
Yeah.
So, I that was the one game I was kind of like, I was into,
Right.
you know? I was with Darren. We were watching the game.
That
like,
game was close, too. It was down the wire.
We can't name one player on San Diego State. I didn't watch really any games this season, but we were rooting die hard for them at the bar. Defense! Motherfuckers is like getting. You ever see that Buffalo Wild Wings commercial where like the two dudes are like, yeah, and then at the end like they don't really know each other?
Right.
It was like that at the bar that day. Like, we get there, like the state game is on, and everybody's like, who are they playing? Like. You know, there's a couple of people that never watched a college game in their life. Like, oh, it's okay, it's only the second quarter. You know, like, dog. But everybody was like,
yeah, put in Robinson. Oh shit.
yeah, Kawhi Leonard, yeah, sure.
Oh, fuck.
Good times. Good times.
No, Gusta Pueblo es muy mal.
That's our sports take for the day. I don't really have much on sports this week. Free agency is still trash. Don't really care for it too much.
Right.
Oh, your Raiders signed Jordy Nelson.
We signed a lot of people.
They got older.
We signed a lot of people.
Not a big signing for me, but I do.
We sound like 10 motherfuckers, bro.
Crabtree went to the Ravens.
Did he?
So he don't got to worry about getting his chain snatched. Raiders ain't punks, dog.
I think he'll be good. I think he'll be good on the Ravens.
I hope it is.
Harbaugh make him step aside.
I hope Joe Flacco wakes up from his Super Bowl hangover all those years ago. You ain't really been hearing about Joe Flacco. I know he's been hurt.
The team has been like up and down since then.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for Eric Weddle because he went there. He's supposed to get a title.
He left. I don't feel sorry.
He left the Chargers. He's supposed to get a title. Nigga, they were doing him dirty. You don't want to pay Eric Weddle?
It's the Chargers, the Spanos family. They do everybody dirty.
That don't mean that they're supposed to stay and just deal with it.
They're dirty.
Nigga.
They're taking care. Well, new general management is taking care of the players now.
It seems like almost every single player or coach that leaves the Chargers either plays in the Super Bowl or wins one.
That's not just Chargers, bro. That's San Diego teams.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you leave the Chargers and you go somewhere else, your chances of going to the Super Bowl are pretty high, usually.
I think that's more so for San Diego teams. Like, we're just like the kings of heartbreak.
Who leaves the Padres and wins World Series?
A lot of Padre players leaving are better off. The World Series is tough to win, dog. Like,
no, I know, but
it's
I'm
not
saying
as easy as the Super Bowl.
In the NFL, a lot of the Charger players that left either play in the Super Bowl or win one.
Yeah, they're taking care of the players now. I think what's his name, Casey Hayward, locked him down. He's like the best corner in the league. They locked him down. That's pretty much it. But I don't know. They're stacked though. They're stacked. They're gonna make a nice run.
I don't think they are though. I think they're
the best team in the division right now.
Fuck.
Like they're like maybe like a few steps ahead of the Raiders, only because
they got
the experience,
returners.
the defense is better. Hopefully they can get the best out of Rivers this year. Another good year from him, but we'll see. I think the Broncos, they got Case Keenum. I don't think that's gonna be
Broncos and Chiefs. I'm not really worried about this year.
right.
It's not gonna happen.
The stadium's almost done. The LA stadium, the Rams and Chargers almost done.
You mean the Rams Stadium?
The Rams stadium, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Chargers got cop up that rent, player.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Doing the first.
I'm gonna need you to go sign that. Well, Spanos probably this cheap ass probably gonna try to get out of that.
I wouldn't doubt it, and I don't want him back. I don't. I know a lot of people here like, yeah, we'll take him back.
It's weird not having a football team here. So
I want the MLS team here. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
That's all I really care about.
We'd have fans turn out for it though.
This week has been mad soccer related for me.
Okay. So, what happened to the fantasy league with the Slight Genius Fantasy League?
I don't even know who's winning. I think Eddie's the only person that's like been paying attention every week. We were hyping that up. You know, it was last minute. It was your idea, but we tried to hype it up last minute, but it just didn't work out.
That shit was all you. I don't even do fantasy.
Oh man, I just got former NBA star Steve Francis arrested Sunday for public intoxication. Yeah, it was St. Patrick's Day weekend. Of course, everybody's outside intoxicated. Jesus.
That story was good though.
It really was. There's another story I want to check out today. Totally different, but it's on Meek Mill.
Steve Francis story.
But that Steve Francis was amazing. It was really good. I think we talked about it though, like last week. I don't remember. If we did or we didn't, oh well, it's still that good enough to bring it up again. Right. Any big plans this week?
I don't know.
Start my new job tomorrow.
See more movies. I got like almost 10 movies to see before the end of the month.
I gotta definitely checking out Ready Player One. Definitely. If I had to pick between that and Pacific Rim, it's gonna be Ready Player One first.
I got you.
Definitely have to pre-purchase my tickets for Infinity War.
I'm not gonna do that.
I don't think I should.
I can wait till that shit comes out. I'm not. It's
because
not me like that.
It's not as. I mean, the only time I've seen Palm Avenue Theater packed for a huge movie like that is only for Avengers. That's the only movie.
Black Panther though.
It wasn't packed like that for Black Panther. Although we went on Thursday,
right.
But when I went to go watch,
even that Monday it was still.
I went to go watch Civil War.
Right.
That Thursday night was mad packed. Like there was lines everywhere. Like Avengers is huge, dog.
The Infinity War is gonna be busy. Yeah.
People, it's gonna be huge. Especially, that trailer is really good. I watched that trailer like 15 times already. You know me, dog.
You have to.
Yeah.
Like, I saw it once and it was enough for me, but because I get tired of watching trailers so far before the movie comes out. So when I watch
I know. I get sucked into it.
Suicide Squad, I kept watching and watching. Yeah. Mainly because that song though. That shit was good. I started a joke. That shit was sick.
What song?
I started a joke. It was for the Suicide Squad trailer.
Oh, okay.
That shit was cool. But
I thought you meant the theme song for Infinity War.
No.
I low-key downloaded that shit.
I don't even know what song it is.
At the end of the trailer, like when they stop speaking, the A for the H is like doo-doo-doo-doo. Like that shit's tight, bro.
I didn't pay attention to it.
I pay attention to that kind of shit.
That's kind of you. I don't really give a fuck. But the trailer was sick.
You give a fuck what you think.
The trailer was sick though.
Got movies. I got a wedding this weekend, so I probably won't be able to make it to the movies. Maybe Sunday. I'm off weekends, so that's kind of nice.
Hell yeah.
It's nice. A little Monday through Friday gig. Right. They know about my extracurricular activities that I like to do.
Like drinking in the podcast or like drinking?
Well, I definitely can't drink on this job.
Well, not on the job, but I'm saying extracurricular activities like what?
Well, like they asked me, like, you like to drink? I was like, yeah, they're cool, because we like to grab beers after work. I was like, cool. Shit.
It's going to be an enabling ass job, doc.
Shit. I'm going to be here for a long time, bro. You know, sign me up for 401k today. Walking Dead's been good.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually got home. I got off last night.
Did you binge or you've been keeping up?
I miss every other week. Okay. So, you know, before the new episode comes out, like they play like last week's episode. Last night I got home late. Right? So, it was like maybe like 2 hours after the show aired. Right. So they go back and replay it again. And that's when I caught it.
Cool.
You know, I missed the Talking Dead part. I don't know if you know that.
That's good if you haven't seen the episode. I'm saying if the episode just had, because they always show it right after.
Yeah.
If you miss the episode, it's good to catch the episode first, because they will. That spoiler alert shit is real in Talking Dead.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't try to ruin it for people, but it's like catch the show.
No, they don't. But they do give you enough warning before.
Right. Talking Dead is cool though. I like it.
Yeah. But no, it's good. It's good. This one ended on a somewhat cliffhanger.
Okay.
Right. So.
Right. Somebody told me Carl he killed himself.
He got murked.
Yeah. He got bit and he shot himself.
Yeah. Pretty much. He wanted to go out on his own terms.
So I was like,
he said his goodbyes.
When I found that out, I was like, I definitely can't watch this again. Because Rick's gonna spiral out again. I think he's got to spiral out of control again.
He was pretty beat down, dog. You know what I mean? Since he was a kid, you know, he got shot at the farm.
But
he get his eye shot out. You know, then he gets bit.
Right.
You know, I really wish he would have got himself some pussy before he died. He might have.
That'd have been nice. Well,
it would have been nice.
What's her name? Maggie's little sister. She's probably gonna give it up.
Hey, shoot, Beth was fine.
Right.
Beth was fine. Rest in peace, Beth. Yeah. But no, it's been good. If you're not catching up on it, catch up on it.
I've been, luckily Atlanta's back. That's my show.
I still gotta check that out.
Each fucking episode's gotten better. It's got some, I don't even want to give away the guest stars on this season, but
I've seen some stuff on Twitter where people were like, so about the first season, but that this second season, every episode's been gold. I've heard
that's funny. And I have a theory that that's because of the guest stars on this season. Because I promise you, there's no way the first 3 episodes of this season, in my opinion, are better than last season. I've been watching them like, still good episodes, still great show.
It's on FX, right?
Yeah. But last season, there were maybe one episode that I was just like, on. But overall, like, it was a solid story all the way through. Dope. These first 3 episodes have been fucking like weird, crazy, but cool as shit. And then I've been binging on, that's what monopolizes most of my time. I've been binging on Arian Foster's podcast.
I heard about that.
It's good.
I haven't checked it out yet.
It's good. The Snoop Dogg episode, I recommend. Check that out.
I heard Arian Foster's podcast. I actually heard about his podcast through the I Am Michael Rappaport Stereo podcast.
Nice.
He ups him, gives him big ups a lot on that. Big ups! He gives him big ups on that.
Yeah, dog. Hell yeah. I love big ups.
I was on a...
Do it. Google big ups.
Right? No, I totally just drew a blank.
My bad. You were out on that.
Go pick up some Adderall right now.
Jesus.
Energy drinks, Adderall, weed, and that wedding. That's what my weekend consists of.
Dude, that's what San Diego does.
You listen to 6ix9ine? Is that his name? The kid with the rainbow hair?
No, I don't.
The biggest blood in New York?
Yeah. I don't listen.
I follow the game on IG, and I love when he goes in on people. Yeah. Him and Fifth, they're like my favorite people to follow on IG. The game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I haven't heard, like I heard that he went at him, but I didn't know, I haven't heard any, like I don't dig into shit like that much anymore.
The internet never loses, dog.
That's real.
That's real. Anything else?
Yeah, a lot of things.
What's up?
Vote Big Nick for president 2020.
You know,
just had to throw that in there.
You would actually be a lot better president than the president we have now.
I'm just kidding. I'd be an awful president. I can't do that figure eight shit. They did that to me in fucking the government class. We're doing the mock election shit, and then motherfuckers like, Nick, run. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to do that.
I ain't trying to brag, but I've won.
Dude, I was trying to tell him I got to become Nate Busch and Black Night Shyamalan. I can't be running for class president.
That's true.
Nick.
That's
and
true.
They were like, we need you to run. I ran, and then motherfuckers, other people told me to run, then fucking voted me as president. Class.
You got that leader look to you. That's why.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
It's the melanin.
I'm just like a natural born leader.
Exactly.
Athlete.
That's where you get the little
entertainer
from. AKA
vocalist.
Kobe Brizzle. You know what it is.
It is what it is. Slightly Genius. Episode 31.
Wakanda forever.
SoundCloud, YouTube. Wakanda forever. Peace.